Roll up my back, wouldn't let me get high. Keep this money by my side, I had to sacrifice.
This year's draft class has the potential to be the best draft class in over a decade. Some say it may even be better than the 03 class with LeBron, Wade, Melo, and Bosh. With all-star caliber prospects such as Zion Williamson, RJ Barrett, Cameron Reddish, and many other greats currently playing at the top college level, waiting for their names to be called. We've all heard the hype around Duke's trio, so it's very easy to overlook players such as Ja Morant. Growing up, Ja was just another guy on your local AAU team. He was never the best on his team, and now he's projected to be the number 3 pick in the NBA draft, and strongly been compared to Russell Westbrook and Derrick Rose. Ja was never quote-unquote the man on his high school team and was often known as the 4th option. Ja went from no recognition and no offers to being the 7th best non-NBA player on the planet. John was a 5'11 junior in his high school year, just trying to get noticed, averaging 28, 7, and 6 for his high school. Ja has explosive athleticism and elite playmaking ability even back in his high school days. Ja Morant struggled to get noticed while playing for the best AAU team in South Carolina and only being known as the 4th best option once again on his team. Playing with elite talent and even being on the same AAU team as Zion Williamson. Playing with these players, Ja had a hard time getting scouts to notice him. Ja was not ranked and was completely off the radar. Once all these elite players opted to join different AAU teams, Morant was finally the guy, growing to 6'3" with a lengthy wingspan. Ja would go on to step up in this short amount of time, averaging 41 points per game during his AAU season. Morant would go on and put himself on the map, finishing his senior year averaging 27 points and being the man. Ja had still a lot to prove, going into college as just a 17-year-old. Morant's freshman season for Murray State as one of the youngest players in all of college. This did not seem to matter as Morant would go on to average 13, 6, and 6 in just his freshman season. Morant would be one of only 3 freshmen to record a triple-double and even join an elite group as one of just 7 players in the last 25 years to record 150 rebounds, 150 assists, and 10 blocks while shooting 42% from the field. All 7 of these players would go on to be drafted in the lottery, and 3 were even the number 1 pick of the NBA draft, and just 2 as the number 2 pick in the NBA draft. Even after this, there were still doubters. Critics did not believe in Ja one bit. He put the doubters behind him. Ja went to work and went from 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists to averaging 22 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, and 7 rebounds, along with the season-high 40 points, 11 assists, and 5 steals. Now you may be saying, stats aren't everything, and I completely agree. But watching this kid live, you can already tell there's something special. Ja is leading the entire NCAA in assists. In his senior season, Ja was not even a top 500 player in high school. Now just shortly into his sophomore season in college, Ja is projected to be an elite point guard in the NBA. Ja was not even mentioned to be drafted, and 8 months later he becomes a top lottery pick. Ja went from just another high schooler with a dream to a lottery prospect in just 2 years. If you guys aren't on the Ja Morant hype train, it's time to board because it's getting full, and this kid is already going to be great and is one of my favorite players already. So if you ever feel like giving up, like you aren't good enough, remember anything can change in just a short amount of time. Keep grinding, don't give up, and prove everyone wrong.